Happy Easter, my peeps. Get it, peeps? All right, y'all. Happy Easter. Well, you know, a few days late, that is. I am so glad you are here. My name is Miss Nancy, and welcome to arKids Online EasterJam 2020. It is going to be a really, really great day. EasterJam is for everyone. It is for big kids. It is for little kids. It is for adults who act like kids. It is for meemaws, and it is for grandpas. You don't want to miss it. I want you to look around. Is anyone missing? If they are, pause it right now because you need to go get them. Like, go get them now because we are getting ready to have so much fun, and we are getting started in 3, 2, 1.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Okay, hear me out. There are only 2 kinds of people in this world. People who really love peeps or people who don't. I just don't quite understand how you could eat something so cute and grainy. Anyway, let me hear from your family. Give me a thumbs up if you love these things, or give me a thumbs down if you don't. All right, let me see. What? Okay, so it looks like there's a pretty big divide amongst how people feel about these sweet, sugary coated marshmallows, but I have a super amazing game for you today. You don't want to miss it. It is peep jousting. Yes, and let me tell you how this is going to work. It's going to be a super fun game. If you have these supplies, you're going to want to go get them, and if not, just have some fun with me, okay? So I need you to go get peeps or even large marshmallows, a microwavable safe plate, and a couple toothpicks. And then, can you see here? You're going to place your toothpick inside the peep to the side, kind of like jousting. Or maybe if you're a Star Wars fan, maybe you want to say a lightsaber. Or if you like the Harry Potter world, you could say this is a wand, whatever you want it to be. Then you are going to stick this microwavable safe plate with your peeps and their wands or lightsabers or jousting swords close together, no social distancing required, in the microwave for 45 seconds. Big people, I need you to listen. You do not want this to go longer than 45 seconds. And trust me when I say that, it won't take more than 45 seconds. It won't even take 45 seconds. When your marshmallows stab the other one, like jousting, the game is over. You are going to decide which peep or which marshmallow wins. I have a green and a yellow. You could even come up with super cool names like Madam Sprinkle Pants or Lord Sugarcoat. You decide, totally up to you, no judgment here, but we're going to have some fun. Get your supplies, pause this right now, or join me in the kitchen. Go. we're in the kitchen. All right, it is time to settle this thing once and for all. Is it going to be Lord Sugarcoat in yellow or Madam Sprinkle Pants in green? Are you ready to see who's gonna win? Let's do this. All right, we have 45 seconds on the clock. I am watching. Not too much action here. This is not going so well. So Lord Sprinkle Pants is getting huge. Stop. And they look like they're about to explode already. Are you kidding me? So it looks like Madam Sprinkle Pants went for the jab right here into Lord Sugarcoat. Are you kidding me? Green for the win. All right. This was super fun. We want to see your pictures. Don't forget to post them. Or you could always just text them to James Galloway. His number is 843. I'm just kidding. No, I mean, if you know James, you can text him the pictures. But otherwise, we want to see your pictures. Don't forget to post them. Pete Challenge 2020. We love it. All right, y'all, back to the living room. We are back, and I hope you're having fun so far. We are celebrating Easter arKids style. And y'all know we like to do things a little different around here, like the fact that today is Wednesday and not Sunday. But that's okay, because we can still celebrate, right? So I have a family challenge for you. Here is what I need you to do. You have some options, okay? 1, you can run outside and yell, "Happy Easter!" to all of your neighbors. Or you can text 5 friends and say, "Happy Easter." I mean, if you have my number, you could text me. I like fun texts from friends. Or you could FaceTime the grandparents or another family friend and ask them how they have been celebrating Easter. Or just FaceTime them and have them join in the fun. So I want you to do this for me, okay? So I'm going to give you just a couple seconds to have some fun. Okay, I'll wait right here. Just run outside, or you could text your friends. Text me. Or you could call your grandparents, get them on FaceTime. Come on, guys, you got this. All right, have you done it? Did you do it? Did you text me? Come on, I know you did. I know you want to. So we are gonna continue the fun. But the thing I need you to remember is no matter what is going on, Easter is still happy. The fact that today is Wednesday and not Sunday doesn't really matter. The fact that we're celebrating Easter in our homes instead of together at church is completely fine too, because what we know is how important this story is. This is the most powerful story ever told. It's a story that changed the whole world, and we couldn't be more thankful that we get to share that together. The fact that it's so powerful is really intriguing because it's actually a really simple story. It's so simple, it can actually be told with laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with his friends, he told them that he would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of his own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then he died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely he was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took his body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now he was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down his life. Through God's power, he defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, he's promised to return, so we can live with him forever.
Every time I hear that story, it just amazes me. I mean, God sent Jesus to the world to remind me that he is greater than anything that can go wrong in my world. The simple fact that Jesus came back to life is proof to me that I can face anything that happens. You know, I like to think about it this way. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. I can have hope because Jesus is alive. So here's what I want you to do. With the people around you, or maybe that you FaceTimed, I want you to answer these 2 questions, okay? So I want you to answer this first one. I can blank because Jesus is alive. Fill in that blank. Everybody go around the room and take time to decide what's meaningful to them. There's no wrong answers, okay? And then the second one is, in your opinion, what makes Easter happy, right? So take just a second, answer those 2 questions, spend some time in conversation, and we'll be right back. conversations like these. They really help us stay focused on what's really important. And you guys, do you remember what our life app was this month? It's a perfect Easter life app. The word was humility. What was humility? Putting others first. That's kind of the gist of it. Putting others first. And what we know, Jesus is the ultimate example of that. You know, God gave us everything when he gave us Jesus. Jesus gave us everything by dying on the cross for us. And you know what, y'all? We have it all when we put our faith in him. Isn't that just the best and the most beautiful example of humility? We can do that together. You know, we really miss seeing you in person. We miss when we can't worship together. But that doesn't mean we don't have a story to tell. And that doesn't mean we will stop. We get to celebrate this together, and we're thankful that you are celebrating with your families with us. Thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you back next Wednesday at 6 p.m. So here's the thing. Don't forget this, y'all. Jesus is alive. Isn't that absolutely amazing? That is truly what makes Easter so happy.
The greatest day in history. Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. Cross the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face, I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive.